taster, just like my Eggo waffles. I just want my Eggo waffles. I ain't trying to be aggressive, but people look at me like I'm an old man. I came back from resurrecting, they look at me like I came back from the dead like it's Resident Evil. But they don't even understand that I'm actually more human than you ever can. This is why I'm what you call the ex-human. I'm just different. I'm artistically different. Now, I ain't trying to have sex in no meat shop.
What's up, YouTube? This is your King of the Night, Vincent Valentine EX Turk, and I'm excited to talk about this now since I'm kind of refreshed and, not as tired as I was when I was doing the live stream. Oh, shit. I wasn't doing anything weird, I promise. I just forgot there he goes. Put my belt back on after using the bathroom, that's all. It's a honest mistake. But anyways, back on the topic. Besides that, this is another discussion. Final Fantasy 15. Why they save Bahamut as a DLC boss instead of having to fight him in the game? And was it a decision on Square Enix and Hajime Tabata's part? And I gotta say yes. I mean, you weren't gonna fight Bahamut from what we've seen in the trailers and what we've known in the spoilers before the game came out. Which makes a lot of sense, So that was never going to happen, but if they were going to have it, even just to test out Noctis's might, I think it would have been a waste in a short game. Because let's be honest, the original Final Fantasy 15, without DLC, without paid DLC, is a short story. Don't try to tell me it isn't otherwise. It is a short story. So it would have been wasted on that. So I'm glad that they wait into the multiplayer, because now this makes me excited for other Final Fantasy 15 content coming out, such as Episode Ignis, and maybe a possible Season 2 DLC. Who knows? Who knows what could actually happen in the realm of RPGs? But I'm glad that they saved Bahamut. Not only that, Bahamut is the strongest of all the Astrals. He's the strongest of all his brothers and sisters, and the leader of the Astrals, the Dragon King himself. Even Ifrit had trouble with him. Sure, Ifrit couldn't be finished off by him, but even Ifrit got knocked down once by Bahamut. And then even in the past where Bahamut fought Ifrit once. And that's probably why Bahamut wears a mask. Maybe Bahamut's face is disfigured by Ifrit. But besides making this a theory video, I'm here to talk about why I think Bahamut was a good choice for the Comrades DLC. First of all, they need to have a DLC final boss in multiplayer story mode. Just makes sense. And let's be honest, they ain't gonna have you facing Arden. And Niflheim Empire people are pretty much dead at this point, so I like the fact that they created a new plot twist where you had to be worthy to unlock Noctis from a slumber, meaning that you as a Kingsley member has to be worthy, and they'll show your worth. You have to beat Bahamut in battle. It's not going to be good enough that your heart's pure. You have to actually fight Bahamut for the chance. And Bahamut, I gotta say this, he's actually what became one of my favorite Astrals now, believe it or not. Just because how good of a final boss he was than Arden was in the original game. Bahamut was a good final boss for the Comrades DLC. He did not disappoint. He was actually the hardest summon I ever faced. Now, granted, yes, I'm playing with a created character that is never going to have as much as experience as Noctis and Gladiolus and them. But, judging by the boss battle that happened, it took me a while to defeat this dude. It really took me a while to defeat Bahamut. Not to mention, not to mention, I think this was the best overall for, final boss material. And I'm glad that they saved, and the way I say it, I'm glad that they saved him for the final, for the final, one of the final DLCs to come out in Season Pass 1, because besides Cause okay, besides episode Ignis, this is gonna be the, this is gonna be pretty much one of the final things of the season pass 1, and we don't know if they're gonna do a season pass 2, so we don't really know. But this is gonna be one of the things that's gonna is one of the last, season pass 1 things with episode Ignis, attached to it. And I think now I've even appreciate the story of Final Fantasy 15 even more, even though I'll say it again and I said it before. All this stuff should have been in the game with the get-go. Just saying. Just saying. But I think this was actually the best way to put Bahamut in the story. And it made sense because Bahamut's the reason why Noctis is in a slumber to get the power of the kings. And Bahamut is the type of character to test you. And the reason why he has to test the Kingsglaive, he even said that in the end after you beat him down. He goes like, the reason why we have to test you, we gotta make sure you're not Arden or anybody. Well, he didn't say you're not Arden. Make sure that you're not, bringing the Scourge over in this holy place, because this island rock that Bahamut guards over is actually a holy rock, and if the Scourge gets over that, then there's no hope for humanity, which makes sense why Bahamut has to test people. Because if you were Arden, then you would have fought differently, and he would have been able to sense it, which understandably that's why the test is the way it is, And it proved your worth. Not to mention, this fit Bahamut in the story and didn't make him so vague. Because now we know a little bit more about Bahamut as well. So, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about Bahamut and comment below if he's a cool Astral. He's your favorite. Let me know why. The Dragon King made the crystal.